We'd like to introduce ourselves and welcome you to JetBlue. We're happy to have you on board today. My name is Elle. It's my pleasure to welcome Chelsea to the front of the cabin. Tiffany, mid-cabin, Lily is in the back. This aircraft is under the scene command of Captain Jeff, assisted by First Officer in Puerto Rico. The captain has advised his mean flight time from wheels up to wheels down will be approximately 4 hours and 34 minutes. Your safety is always our number one priority, so please give us your attention while we walk you through this plane's safety features. Please follow with the safety information card in your seatbelt pocket. Federal law requires you to follow all lighted information signs, posted placards, and especially crew members' instructions. We also remind you that interference with crew member duties or assault of a crew member is a federal offense. Customers are encouraged to report any unwelcome or inappropriate behavior to an in-flight crew member. To buckle your seatbelt, insert a flat metal end into the buckle, pull on the loose straps to tighten, and release the top flat of the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened low and tight across your lap, even when the seatbelt sign is off, and have your seatbelt visible to the crew at all times. Your life vest is located in a pouch under your seat. If instructed by the crew to open the pouch, remove the vest and pull it over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist. Click the buckle, pull on the straps to tighten. Let's vest the aircraft inflate the vest by pulling down firmly onto right tabs or blowing into the tubes on both sides. Do not inflate your vest inside the aircraft. You'll locate the light on the shoulder will turn on automatically in the water. This Airbus A320 has 8 emergency exits. There are 2 doors in the front, 4 window exits over wings, and 2 doors in the back. Issue support from the evacuation slide that can be detached from the aircraft and used as raft. An additional raft is located in the forward storage unit. In the event of emergency, leave all bags and personal belongings and head to the nearest exit. All exits are clearly marked with a sign overhead and lights on the also guide you to the exits. Take a moment now to locate your closest exit, and remember, it might be behind you. And if there's a change in cabin pressure, full oxygen mask will drop from overhead. Firmly pull mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place oxygen mask over your nose and mouth. Mobilize the band around your head and tighten the straps on both sides. Oxygen will be flowing if the bag does not inflate. Put your mask on first before helping others. Will let you know when it's no longer needed. If you have any questions about this plane's safety features, don't hesitate to ask. We'll be coming down the aisle for one last check, so please make sure your seatbelt is fastened. Seatback is upright, tray tables are stowed, and all carry-on items are put away. Smoking, including electronic cigarettes or vaping, is never allowed on any JetBlue Airways flights. Tampering with disabling or disrespectful detectors in aircraft restrooms is a federal offense that can result in a fine. This aircraft has 3 restrooms on board, 1 in front of the cabin, 2 in the back, and for changing tables can be found in the front restrooms and 1 of the restrooms in the back. Please don't flush and wipe on the toilet or leave them in the seatback pocket. All our planes have free high-speed Wi-Fi. To connect, you will select the Fly-Fi network, then head to flyfi.com or see the card in your seatback pocket for instructions. And don't forget, by booking this flight, you unlock exclusive savings, TrueBlue points and car space and activities when you book with TrueBlue Travels. Just head to JetBlue.com and check out our TrueBlue Travels. This plane is equipped with blueprints, your personalized entertainment. When you sign in on your seatback TV, you can save your favorite movies and shows and have a watch party with up to 5 fellow travelers on board. You can even pick up where you leave off for your next blueprint-equipped flight. If you skip signing in, go to settings to sign in. Please do keep in mind that making calls of any type while in flight isn't allowed. This includes voice or video calls on mobile apps, Wi-Fi calling, and the use of video conferencing services. To make this flight more enjoyable for everyone, please use headphones for personal devices or make sure they are silent. We'll be adjusting the main cabin lights for departure. If you need it, there is a reading light above your seat. We're here to make sure you have a safe and comfortable flight. Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoy the JetBlue experience. double Chinese, we are at 10,000 feet, and these stay buckle up and seated until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. Once the seatbelt sign has been turned off and you need to use the restrooms, please hold up your seat or in the carpeted area until a restroom is available. As a reminder, all flights are night smoking, including vaping and the use of electronic cigarettes. We want to give initial thanks to our true crew members, especially our Mosaic and JetBlue card members. Thank you so much for your loyalty. If you don't already have the JetBlue card, keep an ear out for a special onboard offer later in this flight. But as customers who are seated and waiting for more seats, we'll be coming to you shortly and we're treated to welcome you on board. In just a few minutes, we'll start our food and beverage service. First, we'll be passing through the cabin for the selection of feed and boxes and a limited amount of fresh fare from our Eat a Cafe menu, as well as pillows, blankets, and Airbus for purchase. Welcome to again for the selection of snacks and Pepsi beverages, whether just a steam, fresh and brew, Dunkin's coffee, beer, wine, and liquor available for purchase. We only have $10 debit credit cards now opening on board. You can enjoy 50% off the use of JetBlue card. Please check your seatbelt pocket for more of today's food options. Please note that any alcohol you may brought aboard, including duty-free purchased in the terminal, may not be consumed or must remain sealed until you reach your destination. If there's anything we can do to make your flight more comfortable, don't hesitate to buy. Sit back, relax, enjoy your flight. seatbelt sign, it is on flag that you remain seated for about 15 to 20 minutes as we deliver our full service. We'll come from the cabin with 3 carts, mind your arm goes business host for those of you seated in the aisle, and please watch the bags that are underneath the seat in front of you as well. We do not rush or move those bags with these heavy carts. With that said, there's a seat back menu that lets you know all of our options, and the menu options are also available on your seat back screen if you hit product offerings. This first cart has 4 purchase items on there. We have sandwiches, headsets, blankets, pillows, as well as snack boxes 1, 2, 3, and 4 for purchase. We accept major debit or credit cards on board, as well as that JetBlue card. And of course, if you have the JetBlue card, that's 50% off your in-flight food and drink purchases. Following this card, we're going to come through with complimentary drinks, as well as our complimentary snacks. Again, mind your arm, babies, and so on. For those who participating in our in-flight service, please have your trays with us down as well. Take a look at that menu. And please try your best to remain seated. Thank you so much.